Do you know what Japanese girl I can rizz up? I didn't fucking start the video novel. But you know what Japanese girl I can rizz up?
アテンション。本製品は18歳未満の方はプレイすることができません。この作品はフィクションです。ゆずソフト。
I was kind of close a bit with audio with audio balancing.
天使創造リブート。
But
設定画面ね。
as you can see, there is a spot missing in the settings because it's the all ages version. But I was kind of close a bit when it comes
私
to
ゲームが好きで、特にグロ系のホラーとか大好物です。
first Ubisoft game on stream. Yeah, the first Ubisoft game I played was Riddle Joker, and that was exclusive to YouTube because that was my backlog when I was that's what I was releasing when I went to the Gold Coast. Ew. I heard that this one is a better game. I hope it is because I have high hopes. The problem is I haven't adjusted anything else in the game, but what I do know, right? Here's the funny thing. Like with 99, like with Sugar Sweet Temptation, this game uses the same engine. Right? They use the same engine. That's why the 99, because obviously I have a different capture for every game, mostly, other than the generic game capture. But when because I had 99 right open, it captured Angelic Chaos. So then I tested it out with Sugar Sweet Temptation's capture, and it captured it. So then I just renamed the Sugar Sweet Temptation capture to Angel. Well, no, Angle, because I can be your Angle or your Devil. The Angel Lolly first, of course. But the first thing, obviously, when I start a new VN, you obviously need to know that I get new attire. And to preface this, I was last night I was like, oh, I may as well have I may as well do my new attire, right? It took me 2 hours. So at 1 a.m. I was like, oh, I should do some new attire. 2 hours later, I'm like, finally, I got it done. And what it is, that's the wrong thing. I got both. I knew it. No, you said angel wings or devil horns. What I also thought of doing, right, was a halo. But yeah, I didn't do that. I should have done that. I do it. I'll think about it. Here's the problem, right? So, what I wanted to implement with these two was fucking live 2D, right? I wanted the wings to actually move. But the problem is there wasn't any option for an angel and devil wings asset, right? It was either angel wings only or devil wings only. I found one that had a single wing option for both devil and angel wings. And I'm like, oh, I can use angel wings and devil wings and have them at the same time. No, I can't, because when I could show you. Alright. Here was the asset I was trying to use. It's very it doesn't look very. Hang on, no. Let's do this. Here's the asset I was trying to use, right? These are devil wings. It has live 2D. You could switch them. What did I use? You could switch them to angel wings, but the problem is I couldn't make it permanent. So my workaround was just making them PNGs. So, you know, it kind of defeats the whole point of why I implemented the wings. But I guess I'll add a halo next time. But let's just be glad that won't take another 2 hours. Either way, I don't know jack diddly squat about this game. All I know is that it used to be on Steam, and now it isn't. it as in, it was supposed to be on Steam, but it never went onto Steam. But the Angel Wing is covered. Yeah, the other thing I was thinking about was bringing them close in closer. But as you can see, it's on a separate layer. What I can try to do, something like this, but it's still behind me. But the problem is that now it's on my fucking tail. So let's move that up a bit more, and then try to move it like this. This could work. Move it up a layer. All right, this could work, but yeah, as you can see. So that, yeah, the Devil Wing on the other hand, this is fine until it does that, and then it's no longer fine. Because like with the, I can do this. Okay, I've ruined it now. Let's put them back, shall we? But yeah, this is why I thought about the halo as well, because at least it would be on top of my head, so then there wouldn't be a problem. But you know, that can be saved for, that can be changed for next stream. But either way, I've rambled on for too long. I don't know how the audio will be. Be able to move to the left a little. I can. Let me do this then. What is my position? Let's add one specifically for Control Alt 0. Actually, no, Control Alt 0. That's one that's used. I can move it a bit here and record this position. Angle Devil. That's what I'm gonna name it. So now, it's slightly shifted so that you can see the Angel Wing better. This is jank, but it's whatever. Let me do a YouTube intro as well. Time to F the lolly angel. Yeah. I forgot. Okay, the other thing I forgot to do was change my output. So it should be fine if I do this. Okay, there you go. Let me replace my hard drive at the right now. The devil wing's a bit jacked because it's like attached barely. Where the fuck is where'd the game go? Okay, there it is. Yo. Hello. Welcome to a new game. Angelic Chaos Reboot. The game that was meant to be on Steam, but was kicked off of Steam before it even released. Shut up, Dexter. But anyway, I'm not about to do that. What I am worried about is if the game has a panic button. Right? You brought up panic button before, which is this. It's escape. Let's see if it actually works. P. I could also include P. Press or select the key to assign panic. P. It isn't letting me choose P. Hang on. P is already assigned to something. Oh well. I already, you know. It's escape works best. But either way, I don't know anything about this game. Oh, come on. I mean, it depends, right? If I'm using enter key, O probably works best. If I'm using spacebar, escape works best. When would this be released? I'm not really sure. Press O. It completely cuts everything off. How would that work? How? O? What? Why does O do this? It shows images for me. I think I have O bound to something else that would be fucking with the game. Let me try. Okay, let's try it in the actual game first, okay? But regardless, I know nothing about this game. What I do know is that there's angels, there's angles, and there's devils. Who would have guessed the game that's called Angelic Chaos has angels in it? I just know that this is a game made by Ubisoft, and it uses the same engine as 99 and Sugar Sweet Temptation. You don't know Sugar Sweet Temptation if you're only watching YouTube, but whatever. I did play a different game that uses the same engine as 99. I know you're getting down bad. You always get down bad for fucking the new characters. But either way, enough rambling on. Let's jump right into it, shall we? Let's see what it's like. I see nothing, hear nothing, smell nothing, taste nothing. Unlucky. There is only darkness. All I know is that I currently exist within this void. It extends every which way, endlessly, up and down, and now nothing but meaningless directions. Distinctions. I sense the angel lolly Noah. Okay, shut up. Whoa, look at that fire. Look at that. Graphic intensive fire. Ahead in the center of the void, I spot a crimson glow. A single solitary flame burning in the dark. As I approach, I begin to feel a faint heat. With every step, the heat glows in intensity. At first, a comfortable warmth. But soon, it becomes sweltering. It becomes more laggy because my computer's shit. And eventually, excruciating. However, the blaze doesn't only eat away at my skin. It scorches my insides, bringing my blood to a boil. A Noah in Angelic Chaos and a Noah in 9-9. We don't talk about these coincidences. Especially since I'm not going to be releasing Angelic Chaos until after I do Kakanuke. I think I'm going to be, yeah. The Crimson Flame then engulfs me, and the next thing I know, flashbang. I'm back in my room. I forgot. Yeah, I know you forgot because it's gonna after Magical Marriage Lunatics, I'm doing Kaganuke. Upon opening my eyes, I'm greeted by a familiar ceiling. I feel a sweat upon my brow, which I immediately wipe away. And then I get out of bed. It's a weird room. My dampened pajamas cling to my skin, and the humid June weather isn't solely to blame. That dream was causing me to sweat bullets. That dream. I said the obvious because of how extremely uncomfortable I feel. Better clean myself up before I change clothes.
6時55分になりました。天気予報のコーナーです。
Oh shit. You can't see it, but they have the
皆さん、おはようございます。本日は全国的に晴れ、洗濯日和な一日になるでしょう。
they have the bar that shows the voice. I mean, how long the thing is. I can move this over. Can't see him anymore.
夏が近づき、本格的に暑くなってきていますので、体
It's
調
right
の管
there.
理にはご注意ください。
You can see it. Alright, anyway, I'm going back. Bam. Shut up. The daily weather forecast is playing on the TV. A map of Japan is spreading across the screen, with temperature values overlaid on various regions.
あら、起きた？
A woman is sitting on the sofa in the living room, living/dining room, watching the TV. She's my mother, Tanikaza Yuzuki. Good morning.
おはよう。今日も暑くなりそうよ。
Okay, Yuzuki, she can
設定画面です。
she can be lowered a
テキ
bit.
スト関係だ。ゲーム進行関係です。
Wait,
サウンド関係だね。
it is.
音量はこれくらいでだ。私のこと。今日の夕食
Yuzuki.
何がいい？あ、なんでもいいわなしね。今日の夕食何がいい？あ、なんでもいいわなしね。今日の夕食何がいい？
That works. Make no other only system voice.
設定画面です。
How do I do this?
僕の名前は白雪ノア。天より使命を下された天使だ。
How do I make them have to mute the system voice? I'm not doing that. Now. I'll do that later. Just do it? What do you mean, just do it? I know that already.
何？なんか不機嫌みたいだけど。
Just had a bit of a weird dream.
また？あんたそれいつからだっけ？
In April, I think. It's been over a month at least.
そういうのって何か大きな悩みを抱えてるってことじゃないの？
Rank the characters as they pop up. What the fuck are you?
バックログ画面です。
That's what I meant to do.
バ
Wait,
ックログ画面だね。
I can go back. That's a rarity. You really want me to do this? Fine. Angelic angle ranking. Number 1, Yuzuki. Wow, who would have guessed? Here's an outline. Outline color, black. Outline size, 20. No, not 20. What is it for the others? It is 20. 20. Wow, number 1 Yuzuki. Look at how big she is. It doesn't snap to fit. There. Look at her, number 1. Yoichi an honorable mention? Let's not talk about that.
あんた、学院で何か?
Yes, everything's fine. I'm not being bullied, and I'm not bottling up any worries or anxieties, I swear.
そうね。あんたって割といつものんきな顔してるしね。誰に似たんだか。
The man you fell in love with, I know.
そうね。あの人も昔はもっとシュッとしてて、凛々しかったんだけどね。
Is it because he's a devil? What do they call that? What? I know they call angels in this world, but what are the opposite of that? Keep that to yourself, please.
体調に問題ないなら朝ごはん食べちゃったら?
Yeah. I scoop some rice up into my bowl. All the other food is on the table. Cooked earlier by my mom, my dad, who left for work already. Thanks.
さて、それではお待ちかねの今日の運勢を発表しちゃいましょう。今日の1位は双子座の方。いい出会いがありそう。今日会う人とこの先も仲良くいられるかも。2位は獅子座の方。努力が実って思わぬ成果が。3位は射手座の方。
What the fuck is this?
整頓が幸運を呼び込みます。4位は水亀座の方。目標に近づけそう。
I'm a Taurus, but I'm a Libra.
5位は天秤座の
Don't
方。
be afraid of accepting a helping hand from those around you, you
素
know?
直になりましょう。6位は蠍座の方。時間に余裕を持って行動しましょう。7位はお羊座の方。注意散漫
You
になり
often
がち。
find yourself in a narrow field of
注意
view,
してください。
so try to keep an open
8位は
mind.
蟹座の方。
Dexter, that's referring to your taste in anime women.
慎重な姿勢で臨みましょう。
Your narrow field of view is your exclusive taste of lollies.
思いがけない結果を招くかもしれません。10位はお牛座
I
の方。
doubt it. No, that's true.
視野が狭まりやすいので大きな
What else would it
視点を
refer
心がけて
to?
ください。11位は乙女座の方。波乱の日、気持ちのすれ違いに注意、しっかり確認しましょう。そして12位は
Unlucky
ごめん
Capricorn,
なさい、
but
ヤギ
you
座の
know.
方です。面倒ごとに巻き込まれて心や体の調子が崩れちゃうかも。くじけそうになっても諦めず自信を持ちましょう。
Also,
お羊座は
Yuzu TV
長いか。微妙ね。
well, at least I was,
バックログ画面よ。
I didn't even, I'm not doing that again. Libra was in 4th, I think. I wasn't really paying attention to the numbers.
リクってヤギ座だっけ？水亀座？
Why are you asking? Capricorn. Of course he's a Capricorn.
じゃあ最下位だ。面倒ごとに巻き込まれて体も心も不調になるかも。だって気をつけなさいよ。
What difference is that going to make if trouble will find its way to me? Do you even take that superstitious nonsense seriously? Well, considering that it was an integral part of the as of the opening of the prologue of this visual novel, yes, you probably should.
験担ぎ程度には玄関開けて3歩進む頃にはすっかり忘れてるけどね。これ見終わってから駅に行くのが一番ちょうどいいのよ。じゃ、私はそろそろ行くから。
Alright, already that time.
いつも通り洗濯機は回してるから、悪いけど干すのお願いね。
Sure.
じゃ、お先。ああ、そうそう。天音のこともお願いね。あの子、放っておいたらお昼過ぎても起きないんだから。そんな嫌そうな顔しない。兄として妹の面倒くらい見なさい。
Uh-oh. That means she's a romantic interest.
ちゃんと起こして登校させること。いい？あの子がサボったら連帯責任だからね。わかった？
Yuzuki is definitely the dom. Yeah. She's mommy. What do you mean? She's the MILF. Oh, I didn't mean to show that. Fine.
よろしい。じゃ、天音のことお願いね。
The dad is very submissive. I thought the dad would be like a demon or whatever the fuck.
行ってきます。ああ、面倒ごとに巻き込まれないように気をつけなさいよ。
Okay, yet. What do you mean you don't? What do you mean? Yes, you do. You've played the fucking game, and you keep an eye on your belongings. Have a good day at work. They don't show him much. Ah.
Hi.
It's because he's always at work, isn't it? Isn't it? I haven't finished Noah's route yet. Oh. After saying goodbye to my mom, I focus on breakfast. Well, it probably makes sense why you haven't seen your dad as much, because Noah isn't part of the family. I probably shouldn't say that before we actually meet Noah. Phew. Did I say that?
バックログ画面です。
After saying goodbye to my mom, I focus on breakfast. Metaphorically, I assume. Right. Once I'm through eating, I gather all the dishes and utensils and wash them in the sink. Audio? I was getting to that. They say something about Yuzuki having the dad on a leash. Oh. Metaphorically, I assume. Oh. So he is an he is an important part of the visual novel. He's just there. But Yuzuki is important enough to have a sprite. It's a bit better. I haven't seen a sprite for the dad. Right, of course. Well, unlucky, Dad. Absolutely whipped. I first saw the dad in Noah's route. Interesting. I think that was it. After that, I hear the end of cycle beep from the washing machine in the laundry room. As much as I'd like to take care of that right now, I'd better wake her up first. There she is, my sleepyhead sister Amane. Good morning. Already left for work. Definitely not yawning. How late did you stay up last night?
2時頃にはお布団に入ったはず。最後の方は記憶がおぼろげだけど。
2? I went to bed at 3. I mean, I have a normal sleep schedule. You need to stop staying up so late.
分かってはいるんだけどね。
I'm planning on playing through the bad end first, so I don't end Noah's part with a bad taste. Honestly, I'd probably do the same.
なんかこう納得のいくゲームができなくて、もう一回ってずるずると。
Oh no, she's a league player. Alright, and now go wash your face. Change clothes and get ready for school.
そうする。
Rice fine for breakfast.
おかずは何？
Salmon and miso soup.
卵焼きも食べたい。
Why are you looking at me? If you want eggs, make some. Make some. You're more than capable of doing that yourself.
自分で作ってたら出る準備できないし、遅刻しちゃうし。
True. I just hope it's not as bad as GSS, Euphoria, Maggot-Baids, etc. It's Ubisoft. Well, the only game I've played from Ubisoft is Riddle Joker, and they didn't have bad endings, so I don't know. Well, I also have to do the laundry.
かわいい妹のお願い、お兄ちゃん。
No.
なんだその反応。かわいい妹が猫なで声で媚び言ってるのに舌打ちってのはどうなのよ。
Ubisoft is more of a romance arrogant company. Yeah, I expected that. Sorry, but I don't care much for that stuff.
傷ついた。妹、大変傷つきました。謝罪として出来たての卵焼きを要求します。
Fine, I'll cook you your eggs. Just hurry up and get ready.
やったー！さすがお兄ちゃん、大好き。
Okay, who's Amane's voice actress? I'm only doing this because I can't be bothered to argue with you.
めんどくさいとか言うな。だいたいさ、お兄はさ、常日頃から妹にもっと優しく接するべきだと。
Dexter, you've typoed one sec so many times. I don't think it's a mistake anymore. Just get going already. The X and C are right next to each other. Yeah, I know. But you've done it so many times. You've never said 1-7, right? You've never pressed the V. You've only pressed X. Summer's approaching and the sun looms high in the sky. As our shadows dwindle, the sunlight intensifies. Amane groans beside me as we walk.
クラクラしてきた。帰って冷房ガンガンに効かせた部屋で布団かぶって二度寝してくる。
Chisaki is Amane. Chisaki from Riddle Joker. You need to stop wasting electricity. Isaki from Riddle Joker, yeah. I fucking knew. I fucking knew that it was gonna be that she would be in another Ubisoft game. And stop playing hooky too. Mom gets mad at me when you do that, for the record.
お兄はそういうところで損しちゃってるよね。おかわいそう。
Now from 99. Ah. So there's another link to 99 other than the name. Other than the character name. You really know how to piss me off sometimes, you know that?
でも安心して。いくら損してても妹がいるってだけでトータルではプラスだから。人生勝ち組妹ガチャ大成功。おめでとうございます。
I think Nanami would have been a better little sister. Natsume from Cafe Stella, which is a Ubisoft developed game, of course. I'm not surprised. Makes sense.
こらこら、可愛い妹の笑顔に対してため息ってのはどうよ。
Yeah, but your tits are too big. I'm already dying in this heat. Stop adding to my misery. The temperature starts to skyrocket once June arrives, and days tend to be above 25 Celsius more often than not. Hang on a minute. No! 25 Celsius is nothing! What do you mean? Fortunately, we were both admitted into the school closest to our house. It's within comfortable walking distance.
はあ、早く夏休みにならないかな。そしたら毎晩ゲーム三昧なのに。
That's it. Unlucky. What games are you playing these days?
いろいろかな。第六感覚ってわかる？
No! Fuck off! I thought she was gonna say a League of Legends copy, a bootleg name, but it's fucking Dead by Daylight. Who the fuck says Dead by Day? Who the fuck knows? It's either like CS, Overwatch, League, what's fucking Dead by Daylight? That's not what I meant to press.
ハンターが4人のサバイバーを追いかけてぶっ殺す非対称 PVP なんだけど。
Yeah, I know Dead by Daylight. A fucking VTuber I watched used to play it religiously, and then she did a collab with other VTubers like 2 weeks ago. Oh yeah, I've heard of that one. Yeah, the one where you the one where you run around an obstacle for the whole game while the rest of your teammates do all the work. Yeah, I know that one.
あとはマルチプレイで知らない仲間とバンバン撃ち合って殺されまくる FPS とか。
You're put on the teams with a bunch of strangers and you have to kill the enemy team over and over. Yeah, that sounds like CS. You haven't been feeling stressed lately, have you? Hang on, I've got the perfect thing to show you for fucking Dead by Daylight. Because I saw it literally yesterday. Voice characters. Jesus Christ. Actually, I need to go through my YouTube history. I saw it in a shitpost compilation. Also, the VTuber I was referring to was Smugalana. she played fucking that. She plays DBD. Or played DBD. She doesn't play it on stream. Where is it? Hang on, I'll find it. Hang on. Sora from 99 has 191 voiced characters. What the fuck? Hang on. It's taken a bit longer than I thought it would take. No, from Angelic Chaos has 31 voice characters. Yeah, I saw you say that. Also, what the fuck is this goofy Nintendo ass music that's playing right now? You might like Noah's VA. Don't spoil yourself. Okay, I'm not going to. I'm still trying to find the meme. Listen to her voice in the setting. Noah's VA is also in the opening and ending. Okay, well, I would prefer to... I don't want to... It's up to you. Yeah, so I'm just gonna not spoil myself. I know it's here in this fucking compilation somewhere, because I remember commenting that. To keep playing. Hang on, I just found it. I just need to... What is it? Just fucking clip it, I guess. Well, actually, no. I found the original. What the fuck? Don't... Let me... Fuck with that. Don't worry about it. I guess I'll just show the fucking... This is the meme I was talking about. It's not funny anymore because I muted the audio, so... But this is fucking Dead by Daylight in a nutshell. Alright? You just get chased around by the killer, who by the way is controlled by a player. Alright? It's a 5-player game with four players against 1 player. So it's just you baiting the killer the whole time. Meanwhile, the other three players fix all the generators before you ultimately escape. Whatever. That was not worth the fucking however long it took to find the meme. But it's fine. I don't need to edit any of that part because I remembered to stop recording.
別に体も心もすこぶる健康だよ。むしろこういうゲームってさ、ストレス発散には不向きだと思うし。
True. Why is that? Why is my spacebar not
オンライ
working?
ンで野良プレイばっかりだとね、連携とかうまくいかないし、ルールよく分かってない人もいるし、イライラする要素の方が多かったりするわけ。
Don't you use voice chat in those games?
やだよ、知らない人と通話とか怖いし、あと相手がいい人とは限らないし。
Probably not a good idea to use the voice chat. There's a lot of they'll say there's a lot of shit they'll say.
ミスしたのはそっちなのに逆ギレしたり煽ってきたりする人も少なくないんだから。
I swear to God, if the game she's referring to is Apex Legends, because here's the thing, right? Apex Legends is very popular in Japan, and this game came out around the time Apex was getting a lot more popular. So, you know, it's more popular than CS, mind you. So, huh? Yeah, I see what you mean. Competitive games don't seem like a stress-free experience. I'd always get super ticked off when you destroy me in Slash Bros. What the fuck?
あれはお兄が弱すぎるのが悪い。
Oh, be quiet. If you wouldn't have trash talked me every time you won, I wouldn't have gotten so mad.
だってお兄マジで弱々なんだもん。ザーコザーコ、お兄ってば基本的な防御もできないの？
Oh, screw you. You're really pissing me off now. You can't block button in real life.
まあまあ、落ち着きたまえ。見返したければ挑戦はいつでも受け付けておるゆえ。
1v1 in the bedroom right now. Wait a minute. Not yet.
練習にも付き合ってあげる。しょうがないからね。
Nah, I'm good.
じゃあ他のやる？慣れるまで時間はかかるかもしれないけど。
What other game are you gonna reference? No, thank you. I'm not playing games with you.
なんで？
Because all it does is stress me out.
お兄って私があげた PC 使ってる？スペックは若干落ちるけど、まだまだ現役だよあれ。
I'm using it. Sure. To browse the web, watch videos and streams, read manga, watch porn, read porn, play porn, talk to porn. Never mind.
あ、はーん？エロか。エロだな。
No!
エロなんだ。
Shut up!
お兄のエッチ、エロスケ、エロ兄、お母さんに言ってやろう。
Oh, please. I bet you've got plenty of porn games downloaded on your computer. No! Only a few.
はあ、何のことでしょう。お兄様ったら一体何をおっしゃっているのかしら。
I don't know what an error even is. You didn't clear the evidence on that computer you gave me.
痕跡って何？
I tried to install a game and it said I was already in the registry.
レジストリ？専門用語よくわかんないんだけど、お兄詳しいんだね。もしかしてオタク？
Bro, what are you talking about? You're the gamer. Oh, shut it. You fucking bought a new computer and gave him your hand-me-downs. Just make sure you uninstall your games next time instead of just deleting the files. Why would you delete the file? What the fuck? She may be a gamer, but she's computer illiterate, apparently. Space issues? That's what uninstalling the game does! What are you talking about?
そもそも妹のお下がりでエロゲをプレイしようとすんな。
Like, outside of Steam games, which you can uninstall from Steam, most games usually have their own uninstall thing, right? Or it's just deleting the whole file. Not all do. I mean, true. It's the only thing that isn't in this that wouldn't be in the same file as the game is save data. Right? Save data is saved in its own registry on your computer. I don't want to risk it deleting my save data. I just brought it up too. But yeah, save data is separate. Right? The only thing you need to worry about is when you're switching to a different computer, that the save data is kept. Right? That was a problem with me and Renpai. Right? Because Renpai files, Renpai save data is saved in a folder, in a separate folder that isn't in any of the games. I'm not going to talk about how many Renpai games I've played through. Let's just say the save data file, the save data folder is there's a lot of them. There's a lot. Should I make a VN? No. It's my computer now. Also, that game was definitely made for guys. Is that what you're into?
趣味ってほどのものでは全然受け入れられるってだけ。
Well, yeah. She's just like, why am I blanking on her name? From Irosekai. You know, she played a lot of incest eroge. Tsukasa? No, not her. No, what do you mean? Fucking I forgot her name. Yeah. I did too. Either way, she played... It's a self-proclaimed sister. Yes, she played a shit ton of incest eroge. And it was all about it was all about Big Brother getting with little sister. Because she was the little sister. Blue-haired girl. More grayish, but yeah. You're thinking of the same girl.
最近はソシャゲやら PVP ゲームやらでさ、たまには素直に癒しを求めたくなるんだよね。
Well, just keep it in moderation.
お兄もね。
Or was it purple? It's in the it's the same. It's similar. I could look it up. Probably should have done that. On this day, like any other, we arrive at school at the same time we always do.
あ、あまねちゃん、おはよう。
Who the fuck?
おはよう、さいちゃん。
Wow, you have friends here?
はあ、なんて失敬なこと言うのか、この兄は。
What do you mean you're too lazy? You looked up Amani's voice actress. Yo, yeah, that's her name.
お兄さん？あまねちゃん、お兄さんがいたんだ。まあ一応。
Unfortunately, what are you trying to say? Hello, I'm Mane's big brother.
はい。あ、いえ、違います。すみません。あまねちゃんには私の方こそお世話になってばかりで。
Alright, you told me to do the fucking rankings. Number 2 is... Who the fuck is her name? Mikuni. Number 3 is Amane. There you go. There's 2 more characters added to the list.
三国沙莉と言います。あまねちゃんと同じクラスで1の A です。はじめまして。
Kyo's voice is Mare and from Hoshizuru and Memoria and Reina. Oh yeah. We brought that up because they have the same hair color. Yeah. Nice to meet you too. Kanikaze Riku, class 2C. I appreciate the politeness.
いえ、そんなこと全然。
Reina has pink hair. Mario has white. No, I'm saying Reina and Kyo had the same colored hair. Also, Reina did not have pink hair. But hang on. No, I'm not doing this. Well, now that introductions are out of the way, I don't really know how to break the ice. Namely, because all I know about this girl is that she's my sister's classmate.
別に挨拶なんてしなくてもいいって。
Reina has short pink hair? What do you mean? Bro, if you're talking about short pink hair, Amane's the one who has short pink hair.
そういうわけにはいかないよ。それよりも早く教室行こう。ここ暑いし。あ、うん、そうだね。
Okay, who's Mikuni's voice actress?
失礼します、谷風先輩。
Make sure Amane doesn't get up to any trouble, okay?
お兄もそういうのいいから、親じゃあるまいし。仲いいんだね。別に良くないし。
She does have pink hair. Hang on, it's been a while, okay?
今度こそ失礼します、先輩。
It's not... That's not pink. It says hair. Wait, it's closer to white. It feels nice being called Nissan. It's light pink technically. It's light. It's dark white. It's just more. It's a lot more lighter than light pink. Fuck off. I don't think anyone's ever used that for me before. A rush of cold air hits me once I open the classroom door. Once we reach the middle of June, we're given permission to use the AC. Someone who arrived earlier must have turned it on. I'm looking at Mikuni. Okay, good. The chill cools the faint layer of sweat on my skin as I make my way toward the seat. Yeah, they got the fancy AC. However, I discover something preventing me from sitting down.
それってネタだよね。今作ったネタだよね、絶対。
Okay.
設定画面。
You?
こんな私の声聞こえてる？
Go
うるさ
down.
くない？
60.
私の声聞こえてる？うるさくない？マジなんだな、これが。持ってないからね、これ。
You also go down a bit.
音量はこれ。
私の。はいはい。
Unless... There she is.
私のこと。周りはって私の。
There you go.
にわかには信じがたい。でも事実なんだよ。さあさあ、うちも一緒にいたしね。
Okay, her voice is perfect.
見た瞬間、うち大爆笑。私も絶対に笑ってたと思うよ。くるみだったら笑いすぎて、その場から動けなくなってたかも。
Girl A and B have a VNDB page. Well, yeah.
設定画面だね。
They have names.
さてと。
It's
私の
Karen
こと。
Chica.
さてと。今日はどこの。
What do you mean they have they have a VNDB page? They have a sprite. What do you mean? Of course they do.
くるみはただでさえよく笑うもんね。ねえ、それ動画ないの？動画。ないよ。なんせいきなりだったからさ。ね。
But what is Mikuni's voice actress? Chocolat's mom didn't. I know Chocolat's mom didn't, but she didn't have a sprite. She didn't have a sprite though. She was only in CGs. Right? So it still counts. So what are their voice actresses? You have 3 now. You've got the really purple hair girl, girl A and B.
ね。そっか。私も見たかったな。
I said no one you know. Yeah. So what are the voice actresses for girl A and girl B?
昨日は美容院に行ってたから。おう。髪切った？おそ！今さら？できれば教室に入った瞬間に言ってほしかった。
Which one should I look up first? Obviously, you should look up girl. She was the loudest.
冗談だって。タイミングがなかっただけですぐに気づいたから。いい色で可愛いって。そう？ありがとう。確かにカラー綺麗に入ってるよね。
Okay, so they're not pretending that okay, at least they're not pretending that purple is her natural hair color. It's blonde, but you know.
どこの美容院？私も行ってみたい。駅前にあるところ。今度一緒に行く？
Nanase in Nukitashi. Well, I haven't played that game yet, so for all you would potentially know, yeah. Okay, what about girl A?
行く行く。
Who doesn't have naturally colored hair as well.
じゃあ今度また連絡するね。でも駅前なら結構近くにいたんだ。惜しかったね。せめて動画だけでもあれば。撮れてたらめっちゃ拡散されて有名人扱いだったかもね。うわ、そう言われると余計に悔しい。
Only 2 voiced characters.
やっぱ常にスマホで狙わないとダメかな。
Bruh, they're finding the new they're finding the niche ones.
でも狙ってる時には何も起きないのが世の常よ。
But that means they probably paid them less. Oops.
マジそれ。拡散される動画とか写真とか撮ってみたい。
Sumire and Renai Hajimemashite. Interesting. Okay, what about girl B with the red highlight? I think that's what it's called.
撮れたら面白そう。谷風くん、おはようっす。
Orange. Shut up!
よーっす。
It's between orange and red.
よっすよっす。
I swear I'm not colorblind. A trio of very sociable girls greet me. Kohibari, Kinoshita, and Shiraishi. 82 voice character. Okay, at least girl B has characters she's voiced. Also Nukitashi. Okay, they kind of give off those superficial popular girl vibes, but they're all nice and as sweet as can be. Hey.
夏休みはまだ先なのに、今日も暑いよね。
Okay, there's her name. So Kurumi gets a solid second place. Kurumi. You're telling me, and and we're only in June, which means it's going to get worse. Kira and Donna, of course. Alice Soft. Wait, is Donna Alice Soft? I don't remember. Some break can't come soon enough.
わかる。すっごいわかる、それ。
Okay, I don't even know Uchino Pet Jijo. There's Kaede. She gets third.
Cooler をつけっぱなしにした部屋でだらだら昼まで寝て夢が膨らむ。
I don't know why her name is Shiraishi when the others get Kurumi and Kaede. What? You know, just for that, Chika, you're going down to 4th. Which means Mikuni is 5th and Amane is 6th. Unlucky.
思ったよりも小さい夢だね。朝が苦手なんよね、うち。
Me neither. I just force myself to be.
私はいろんなところに遊びに行きたいな。沖縄とか。やっぱ夏は海だ、海。夏を満喫するためにはまずはテストをなんとかしないとね。
So Kurumi and Kaede are newer voice actresses, and Chika, who is an established voice actress, hasn't voiced any character I know. Of course. Okay, good. Of course.
思い出したくないことを。でもちゃんとしないと。せっかくの夏休みに追試や補習を受けるなんて悲しすぎる。それはそうだけど、くるみは成績いいもんね。それに比べて私は。大丈夫だって。授業で習った内容しか出ないんだから。気軽に言うけどさ。というかくるみ。何？くるみがケツを乗っけてるのって谷風くんの机だよね。困ってるんじゃないの？このままだと谷風くん席に座れないから。
Yeah, of course he's in the stereotypical back left corner of the classroom. That's where he sits. Like every main protagonist in a anime.
そっか、そういえばそうだ。
Every harem protagonist in an anime.
言って、谷風くん言ってよ。恥ずかしいな。ほんとごめんね。
No worries, it's no big deal. Just gonna drop my book bag off. Just gotta drop my book bag off. I place it down without taking my seat.
しかもさ、気づいてたならもっと早く言ってよ。
Haru and Sluggish Dragon Princess. Why do I know that game?
っていうか、ケツ言うな。ケツはやめろ。ケツはケツでしょ。普通にお尻って言えばいいじゃん。くるみはなんか尻っていうよりケツって感じするんだよね。あるある、そんな感じある。どういうこと？つまりでかい？そんなはっきり言うなよ。
It's a compliment now. It's not. It's a compliment.
だってくるみが聞くから。
The three girls continue their conversation as they migrate away from my desk. I don't really have any business to attend to, so I could sit down. But something about idling away in my seat just makes me feel antsy. Talking to a guy friend would be much better which would be a much better use of my time.
Yo, Tanikaze. Ohayo.
Hey, you know,
お前、今投稿してきたところか？
he's not important enough to have a sprite, unfortunately. Yeah, what about it?
なら、あれやっぱり谷風だな。お前さっき、女の子と一緒に投稿してただろ。あれ誰だ？もしかして彼女、できたの？
She's my sister, actually.
妹がいたの？照れ隠しとかじゃなく、本当に？
I swear she's my sister.
谷風ってシスコン？
Shut up! What? Going to school with your sister is a perfectly normal thing to do. Quit making it weird. We're headed to the same direction, so why walk separately?
悪い悪い。なんかこうお約束のネタかと思ってさ。
To be fair, we do walk to school together almost every day. But that doesn't mean I'm into her. Yet. And I don't fawn over her either. We're constantly bickering, if anything, which means you like each other. It's like Sora and Kakeru in 99. Another connection.
そういえば、最近買った漫画で結構面白いのがあってさ、一気に全巻揃えたんだけど。
Didn't you tell me a similar story last week? You must have a bottomless wallet.
俺一箇所じゃなくいろんなところで電子書籍を買ってるからな。
Might like the teacher's VA, but not as much as Noah's. Okay, shut up! Stop hyping them up!
その時その時、セールでお得なところで買うのがコツだ。
Bro, I wanted to ask who Inoue's voice actor was, but I don't think he'd have a credit. I hate doing that. Personally, whenever I install multiple apps, I just end up forgetting where I bought what series.
意外ときっちりしてるんだな、お前。
Who? A spriteless bro. What do you mean, who? Well, when it comes to buying porn, I do know it. I do know all the tricks. The chatter in the classroom subsides. Soon subsides. There is a profile but no credit. No VA. Of course.
はーい、授業を始めます。
Hang on a minute. Why am I... Sound like anyone you know? Yes! I just can't put my finger on it. I'm trying to...
テスト近いんだから真面目に聞かないと損するよ。
As Kohibari made note of earlier, exam season is swiftly approaching. Is it? Okay, the only character I can think of is fucking Satsuki from 99. If I do poorly, that's just one more thing for my mum to yell at me about. No, yeah, I just tell me the names. I fucking... And if my scores are really bad, she'll probably cut my allowance. For that reason, I'm focusing hard during class.
次の文を見てください。覚悟という言葉を連想しだしたとあります。それじゃあまず覚悟という言葉の意味を改めて辞書で調べてみましょうか。
It's from one of the first VNs you played and a very recent one. Okay, so from MKC and a very recent one, I can only think of Kakenuke or MML.
覚悟って心の準備をすることじゃないの？なんとなく知ってることでも改めて確認することが重要なの。ちゃんと辞書を引いて調べる。はい、木下さん、読んでみてください。
Just tell me the names of the fucking characters. One is from MKC, the other Kakenuke. Hang on. Because... It's not from 99. So it's not Riri's voice actress. Hang on. Why are you doing this?
はーい。悪い事態を予測して受け止める心構えをする。だよね。
I recognize
やっぱり合ってるじゃん。
I recognize the voice more from the character in MKC. I don't remember what they sound like. I mean, I do to an extent, but like, you know, fucking Kinu.
そう、悪い事
The
態を予
femboy.
測して。
It's Masora. Unlucky.
つまり自分にとって望ましくないことが起きることを想像していると読み解けるわけです。
Sora and Nagiko. Okay. Why were you like...
バックログ画面だ。
Like, what the fuck? Yeah. You're... I want you to try to guess. You made it sound like it's a character I like. Class continues on. I have no trouble following along, and the subject matter is certainly interesting enough, but regardless.
バックログ画面だね。
Yeah, that's... I thought you liked Nagiko. I do, but it's not fucking... It's not... I'm blanking on her name. It's not fucking Kika, you know? I'm tired. That's my current dilemma. I know I've been getting enough sleep. Lately. Yet, for some reason, I still feel lethargic in the morning. Good luck. God damn it. That dream I had must be to blame. It's evolved a bit since the first time I saw it in April. It all centers around that crimson flame floating in the darkness. At first, it was tiny, and the flames were weak. And if I remember correctly, about a week later, I noticed it getting bigger, and burning brighter. Eventually, a month had passed, and the flames were so hot, they were searing me. It's only a dream, but I've been continually seeing it for over a month, and with each passing day, the flames grow hotter. It's nothing but a dream. I tell myself that, but it does nothing to assuage my fears. Maybe it's why I feel like I'm sleep deprived lately. I feel sleep deprived every day. I managed to stifle a yawn, but there's no stifling my exhaustion. My eyelids are growing heavier, even as class continues on as normal. I want to pay attention, but I can't fight this urge. My teacher's words become the lullaby that takes me to my slumber. Oh shit. The center of the void is a faint crimson light, glowing as it draws nearer. I need to wake up. I'm in class right now. I need to open my eyes before those raging flames burn me. But I can't move. The darkness spreads far and wide, without end, and within it, I have no way of knowing where the ground is. The fire is going to consume me. Which is all fine and well, as long as I can wake up. But the second I resign myself to that fate, a bright light shines down upon me. It's from a different type than the crimson flame, more like sunlight. Then white feathers appear alongside it. Feathers of the purest white, floating down like snowflakes. I look up. What I see is an angel. Oh no, the feathers. We are not referencing Isekai, okay? The girl is small and beautiful, enveloped by two large wings. I only have one angel wing, though. If she's not an angel, then I don't know what is. The angel descends before me, a spectacle so far removed from what I was used to seeing in this dream. Shut up about being mentally prepared. Stop hyping her up. I feel like I'm witnessing an actual miracle with my own two eyes.
安心してくれ。
She offers me words of comfort, and she describes glowing with her wings.
僕が守る。それが僕の使命だ。
This fucking kicker. Her mission. But I can't voice my confusion. Not because of the pain. In fact, the pain from my heart, from the heat has completely vanished. What do you mean and Kinu? What? I don't remember. It's almost as if the light is healing me. Yes. Look, I don't. Oh, it's Kinu in MKC and Kika. Yeah. I don't remember. I just associate the characters. I just associate the voice actresses with one character at a time. Okay? Well, either way, this is just a dream. As soon as Kika was the voice, now it's Kika's voice, okay? It wasn't Kinu's anymore. You like Noah's voice? Of course I do. Well, either way, this is just a dream. Whoa! What do you mean, potential angel? Hanging aloft in the air, she reaches her arm out toward me. Her small, soft hands touch my cheeks, lifting my head toward her. Her beauty is blinding. That was the sun behind her that's blinding you. Porcelain white skin, face shaped like a doll's, eyes big and round, sparkling like gems. But most striking of all, her plump pink lips. She takes deep breaths, seeming half nervous, half enraptured. A faint blush paints her white skin. Her eyes fill with fear and shame. Okay, so in Magical Marriage Lunatics, Yuta is kissed by a vampire. In Angelic Chaos, MC is kissed by an angel. I feel there's a bit of a disparity between the two. Her lovely lips touch mine. It's a gentle sensation. This has to be a dream, and yet her touch feels so real. A kiss from a winged angel. First kiss of the VN. Yeah, but it's in a dream. Right? Wink. Her lips are so soft. So warm. It shocks me like an electric jolt, running up my spine. I never knew a touch could feel so serene. I remain frozen stiff as the angel slowly pulls back. The sensation of her lips lingers for a moment, revealing my inner feelings. At the same time, I'm overcome by the most peculiar sensation. It's as though a warmth has poured into me through that kiss, and now it's coursing through me. It's called being horny. It reaches my chest, then goes deeper, as deep as it possibly can, into my balls. Wait, slowly but surely, it encompasses my entire being. Especially my balls. No, but would you mind telling me what you just did before that? No, don't ruin my horny dream! The first thing I see when I come to is my teacher's face. You're not an angel.
Huh?
Ah! What the fuck? After a 5-second delay, the whole class bursts into laughter. Yeah, you're a femboy. What? Oh, no, I didn't mean it like that.
よっぽどいい夢を見てたみたいだね。私の授業はそんなに気持ちよく寝られたのかな?
No, it's just your voice. No, it's not your teaching. I'm sorry for nodding off. I'm fine now, though. Wide awake. I truly mean that. It's been a long time since I've woken up feeling this energized. After all, for the past while, I've only been waking up to an excruciatingly painful, burning sensation.
わかりました。それじゃあ授業に戻るよ。
That kiss did something to the man? Yeah, it turned him on. I managed to stay awake and alert for the rest of the class without issue. the rest of class without issue. Maybe I have that angel who appeared in my who appeared to me in my dream to thank for that. Most likely, I feel if those crimson flames try to burn me tonight, will she show up again? I sure hope so. No, she's real. Be not afraid, looking as.
事項はこんなものかな。じゃあホームルームもこれで終わり。
Why does God never show up in these VNs? He's busy.
みんな遅くまで寄り道などはしないように。
Thankfully, I made it to the end of the school day without issue. I'm not in any extracurriculars, so I have little reason to stay here at school any longer. Ranking update.
バックログ画面だね。
Right. Problem is her name is Teacher. Even though she has a name, they said her name. Where is it? Kumika. I guess I could just look at the fucking...
設定画面だね。はいはい静かに騒がない。
You.
あとミッカちゃん禁止。
I don't know, you're hot, so like... Third. Or I guess fourth when I... Kumika. And then Noah... Let's see. Yeah. And then Noah... One. Yeah. Let's go with that. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8. There you go. New update ranking. Not an extracurriculars. I already said that. You better keep Noah up top. Shut up. Gathering my belongings. I get ready to leave.
谷風くんバイバイ。
Karumi might be at the top.
じゃあね。じゃあね。
See you guys tomorrow. Those three aren't in any extracurriculars either. You like your extroverted girls? I like my semi-gyarus. They're not full gyaru. They're extroverted, but they aren't. I like smug. Smuggalana. Never mind. They all grab their belongings and leave the room. I set up to follow after them.
谷風くんはちょっと待った。
Do you need... do you need me for something, Ms. Osato? This isn't about me dozing off during class, is it? Forget dozing off, you went to sleep.
あ、そういうつもりはなかったんだけど。じゃあそれでいいや。とにかく一緒に来るように。
Your lack of reason is kind of worrying.
いやー、助かったよ。荷物が重くて困ってたんだよね。
What's in these anyway? I ask as I glance down at the boxes in my hands. Are the fucking pictures in the background posters of the cover art of other Ubisoft games? Yes, of course they are.
進路指導に用いる資料。指導室に運んで、しかも整理しておくように言われちゃったんだよね。学年主任から。
That's fucking Riddle Joker. Wait a minute. That's there will be characters in the background from other Ubisoft VNs. What is the Cafe Stella? No, hang on. Here's the thing, right? Wait, let me fucking put the... Yeah, I got the capture. This one, and then this one. And then the fuck... What the fuck are these two? IDK. Right, this one... I don't know that one. Uplifters Cafe Stella, and then what is this one? On the first board. No, I know. Yeah. Okay. Right. All ages VN. Cool. Why aren't we playing that one?
でもほら、この重さでしょ？か弱い女性一人では運べなくて。ピエン。
Because no hate scenes. Well, technically, MKC doesn't have hate scenes because I haven't recorded them, but still.
やっぱ男の子って力持ちだね。かっこいい。
You don't need to force out a compliment.
何言ってんの？本心だよ。特にほら、血管でボコボコしてる腕とか。
You just have a thing for muscles, don't you? Look, Fumika,
校内では小里先生。
Okay, what is their relationship? But like, because like, I wish she had a route. What? I didn't say that. I could just look at the walkthrough. I mean, I'm not looking at a walkthrough. If you want me to treat you like a teacher, you should probably stop begging me to help every time you run into every time you run into a problem. Look at flowchart.
フローチャート画面だ。
Ah. Interesting. I kind of missed the flowchart, you know? Because it was only in Riddle Joker, and it makes sense because they're both Ubisoft games, but like, why isn't the flowchart in more games? What kind of teacher works their own students like a dog? Their own student like a dog.
頼れる人が他にいないんだよ。職員室の中だと一番年下なんだから、目上の人に頼みづらいしさ。
Ubisoft makes high quality visual novels. Yeah, but do they make a visual novel where you see the backs of the characters?
どうか昔からの付き合いってことで何とぞ。
Fine, I guess it's not that big of a deal.
ありがとう。りっくんのそういう何でも受け入れていくあっさりしたところ好きだよ。
I'm not sure that's a compliment. Have high quality UI. Well, yeah, I know that, but she and I first met when I was a child. One summer, I went to a play center with my friends. Fumika in high school at the time was a volunteer there. No doubt she already had aspirations to become a teacher back then, and now she's a love interest. I guess she took a liking to me or something during that time. Oh, she's into them young. What? Childhood friend? No. We lived quite close to each other, so she'd come over and take care of me and Amane fairly often. But it helps. It helped, be it helping us with schoolwork or accompanying us on outings. She'd even babysit us when our parents were out for the evening. I guess I do feel a little indebted to her, given everything she's done for me. Refusing to help her with such a menial task would make me feel guilty. How young can you go? Let's not talk about that. You said these need to go to the counseling office, Mrs. Ozato.
お願いします。
No, I did mean for lollies.
本当にありがとう。助かったよ。
Whatever. Just try and find someone else who can help you out with manual labor.
私には君だけだよ。りっくん。
I'm not laughing.
誰かに頼りにされるっていうのはいいことだと思うのに。
There's a difference between being relied upon and being taken advantage of. It also irks me to be told that from the very person using me for free labor.
ごめん。確かに私が言っちゃダメだよね。
Don't worry, you'll give him a head later. Very much later. I don't know. I don't think she's...
でも 昔から知ってるから余計に思っちゃうんだよね。体も大きくなって声も低くなって男の人になったなーってさ。だからついつい甘えちゃうわけ。
Well, as long as it doesn't extend beyond this, I do owe you for all you've done for us. So, was that all you needed me for? If so, I'll be going now.
あ、ちょっと待った。
Do you need my help with something?
いやいや、そうじゃなくて授業でのこと。
Oh, right. Sorry again for dozing off.
眠たくなる気持ちもわかるけどね。教師としては見過ごすわけにはいかないから。
I know.
どうかした？ただの夜更かしでいいの？
No, I went to bed at a normal time. 3 a.m. Wait. I haven't been sleeping too well recently.
何か不安なことでもある？
I guess.
相談くらいには乗るよ。教師だし、幼馴染だし。
Don't worry. I'm fine now. I feel a lot better after all the sleep I got during your class.
そんなことを胸を張って言われても、怒るべきか呆れるべきか、それとも悲しむべきか。私の授業ってそんなに退屈なのかな？ピエン。
Don't say sad face. Sorry, I wasn't trying to imply that. It's my fault. I fell asleep in class today. Your teacher's style is actually pretty engaging, in my opinion. You don't just get out of the dictionary and read us the definition verbatim.
そう？そう言われると嬉しいけど。
Oh, but do you mind if I give you one tiny suggestion?
何？そんな深刻そうな顔で。
No one says sad face.
普通に使ってたんだけど、なんで誰も言ってくれないの？教え子にこびてるとか、無理に若者ぶろうとしてるとか思われてたのかな？嫌だな。りっくんも知ってたならもっと早くに教えてよ。
Sorry, I didn't think you'd still be using it.
気をつけよう。
I better get going now. See you later, Miss Osato.
はい、気をつけて。寄り道とかしないように。
Oh, come on. I'm not a little kid anymore.
だといいんだけど。また明日ね。遅刻しないように。
Fumika referred to me as a friend, but I see our relationship a bit differently. Excluding family, I'm on closer terms with her than any other adult woman I know. That, hopefully, you'll be the judge if I'm not a kid anymore. Is that a threat? What? So I wouldn't really define our relationship as one of equals. Maybe that's why I've always felt a little nervous around her. It's not because she's physically attractive or anything. Definitely not. Yeah, no. And I'm pretty sure I don't have a teacher fetish. Yes, you do. You will soon. She just has that allure that girls my age don't. So she's a MILF. She has MILF energy. No, because some people think that if you have sex for the first time, you become an adult in these VNs. Well, yeah, that's how it is. Where is it?
バックログ画面だ。
But like... That's not what she meant. Well, she was only in high school when we first met. To the elementary schooler that I was, she seemed so mature. So maybe there was a bit of adoration mixed in there too. Anyway, I need to get home. I'm back. No response comes, but that's nothing new. Mum and Dad are at work, and Amane rarely comes straight home after school. Which means, more often than not, I'm the first one back. I turn on the AC, fetch some tea out of the fridge, and pour myself a glass. Gulping it all down doesn't quench my thirst, so I fill my glass up again. Now that I feel a bit more relaxed, I change out of my uniform and prepare to get to work. We have some rules in the Tanakaze household. Whoever gets home first has to take the laundry inside. And then they have to get out enough rice for the 4 of us. We'll wash it and put it in the rice cooker so it'll be ready by 7 p.m. I'm only in charge of the rice though. My bum handles all the other side dishes. It's not that time consuming, all things considered, so I won't complain. However, it does irk me that Amane gets home later than me every single day. Yeah, there's a reason for that. I'd almost bet she stays out solely so that I have to take care of all the chores. She's like this during the mornings too. Getting ready takes time, yet she always waits till the very last second to wake up. I basically have to do all the laundry because of that. Not that complaining will do anything. Amane's beyond reform. She's a girl failure at heart. My parents just write it off as, well, you're the older one, so you're the older one, like there's some sort of magic words. I gave up on trying to change things long ago. After finishing the chores, I go to my room and fall face first onto my bed. I've done what I needed to, so now I'm free. Considering using my time to study, but I'm not really in the mood. For some reason, I just feel kind of horny. It might be because of that kiss in my dream. I told you it was a wet dream! Only 5. I'm the only one here at the moment, and my mum won't be back for at least another 2 hours. My body shoots up. The only unknown in this equation is Amane. She never gets back at a fixed time. But she'll probably be out for a while longer. Please, please, please don't come home right now. Well, praying to myself, I turn on my computer and open my hidden folder. I don't have time to be picky here, so I'll just use one of my favorite videos. Situations like these are where you have to go with the old faithful.
そこはいい。もっとして、もっといじって、お願い。
Nah! Cause like... that... She is a bit of a baby face, but her body is stellar. Mind you, the more the progress bar fills, the sexier her expression gets, and I love it. Oh, it's a fucking arrogate! My chest heats up as my arousal peaks.
もうダメ、我慢できない。ほら、もうぐしょぐしょ。入れて、お願い欲しいの。
There's a reason this stream has a sexual themes tag. All ages, by the way. I'm at my limit too, so I hastily unzip my pants and yank them down. Nah! Amane's gonna walk in! My crotch is on fire. Am I... Fuck, I have the sail ready. Am I cock, as you might imagine, is pointing straight? Straight. Straight down! My peck is dead. It's as limp as a wet noodle. How is this happening? I'm watching my favorite. I'm watching a favorite of mine, and my heart rate skyrocketing. Oh hell nah! He's fucking. Yet for some reason, my little buddy isn't responding. It's dangling there like a goddamn elephant trunk. You've gotta be kidding me! What the hell? Hey, you down there! Do your job! I try forcing my cock back into action, but it continues to hang limply. Almost like the force of gravity is keeping it down. Why? I just don't get it. Why is my dick not working? On the verge of tears, I start pacing around my room restlessly, with his pants down. And since I'm pantless right now, my cock flops around lifelessly all the while. I fucking told you! I'm completely stumped. I have no idea what's causing this. My sex drive is still here. I'm horny as hell, and believe me when I say only the hottest of porn makes it into my favorites. So why? Wait, back up. Use your head here. It may be your favorite, but maybe you've watched it one too many times, and that's not how it works. I quickly find other material. No, but it fails to get me hard. Okay, they didn't do anything. Mentally, it's obvious. What I am watching is arousing, yet my cock begs to differ. It won't rise to the occasion. Yeah, it's had a taste of Angel. It's just Angel. I'm doing everything I can here. What more do you need? Fine. I've only tried stuff I've seen. Maybe I need something new to stimulate me. Angel saliva. Yeah, sure. But she didn't suck his off. She didn't suck him off. Oh hell no! He's fucking he needs Viagra, you know.
あれ真っ暗お兄いないのお兄ってば遅くなるなら連絡くらいしといてくれないとお米洗う
He's a fucking ghost.
びっくりした
Oh, hey there.
ただいま何どうしたの明かりもつけないで
The lights? Oh, right. I didn't realize it got darker.
マジで何どうしたのなんかしょぼくれちゃってるけど
It's nothing.
なんでもないってことはないでしょう明らかに元気ないし雰囲気も絶対変だしそもそも何もないなら暗い部屋で一人膝を抱えてるわけないじゃん何かあったんでしょお兄
It was all in vain. Nothing got me hard.
ねえお兄って
There was enough time in between the pause of what she was saying that I could read out what the fuck was said below it. I don't understand. This has never happened before. If anything, I consider my sex drive a bit too high. High enough to rival even arrogant protagonists. Whoever gets erectile dysfunction at this age, what kind of god did I anger? Well, it's kind of ironic you say God. I'll never be able to return to those days when I challenged myself to see how many times I could come in succession. Admittedly, I'd always simmer down after one ejaculation, so I never found out. But now, I almost wish I almost wished I'd pushed myself to actually do it.
あのさ
Huh?
割と本気で心配してるんだけど無視ですか
Oh, sorry. My mind's just an empty slate right now.
穏やかでない状況っていうのは見ればわかるけど
Yeah, something. I guess you could say that.
はあしょうがないなあ
What?
話を聞いてほしいんでしょ電気もつけずに膝を抱えて誰か帰ってくるのを待ってるくらいなんだから
That's not exactly why I'm doing this, though.
本当にお兄ってばガキなんだからでどうしたの妹が聞いてあげる
I'm fine. Just let me be.
はあ何それその態度なんなの
You wouldn't understand.
それならそれで構わないんだけどさ だったらこれ見よがしにリビングで膝を抱えるのはやめてくれない？うざいから。
Oh, right. Sorry about that. It's just a bit of a sensitive subject for me. I can hardly talk to my own sister about how I'm having problems getting it up. I should probably get a doctor to check it out. But then again, that would be incredibly embarrassing.
お兄、いや、お兄ちゃん。
What is it?
真面目な話、妹は心配です。とても心配なのです。家に帰ってきたらお兄ちゃんが暗い部屋で一人膝を抱えたまま震えているわけです。
I know. Sorry for taking my negative vibes to a family space.
責めてるわけではないのです。そうではなくて、私にとって世界に一つの大切な家族、世界に一人の大切なお兄ちゃんなんだよ。お兄ちゃんが苦しそうにしてたら、思い悩んでるなら力になりたいと思うの。だって家族なんだもん。
Amane,
お兄ちゃん。
that whole charade of yours feels really fishy.
お兄の悩みなんて振られたとかでしょ。相手は誰に告白したの？
I didn't ask anyone out.
あ、相手に恋人ができて間接的に振られちゃったってこと？やだ、リアル僕が先に好きだったのに？
What the fuck do you have a cat face?
お兄かわいそう。脳を破壊されちゃったんだね。
Why are you quit making up crap? I didn't get my heart broken. Just let me explain, alright? No, don't explain it. This is kind of hard for me to say. It's a bit of a personal problem, and a big one at that. Something that basically affects my love life as a whole.
失恋以前の問題で、お兄自身の悩み。もしかして、お兄ちゃんって男の人が好き？
What is this? She's a fucking Fujoshi, bro. Why is that the first thing that comes to your the first thing your mind goes towards? You're just having fun messing with me, aren't you?
みじんもそんな気持ちがないとは言えないかも。
Right.
でもさっき言った通り、一緒に暮らす身としては隠すならしっかり隠してほしいわけ。お兄の態度は気づいてください、心配してください、話しかけてくださいって言われてるとしか思えないわけです。
I mean, I don't disagree, and I do feel bad about that.
で、妹はどうすべきなの？話を聞くべき？知らんぷりすべき？
I guess.
もう、うっざい！迷ってるくらいなら素直に相談すればいいじゃん。妹が優しく聞いてあげるって言ってんでしょうが。
Well, you sure don't sound like it.
そんなことはどうでもいいから、うつうつうじうじしてないでとっとと吐け。
I know, I know, I will, but like, I promise she won't laugh, or get creeped out, or think less of me. She will do all three.
内容による。でもまあ、これでも一応お兄のことを心配して声かけてるんだから、真面目に聞くと誓いましょう。
Alright then. And then, honestly, I don't think any good brother or any good person in general would go to their sister for advice on this. She has fucking double monitor setup, bro. And she's computer literate. Come on. She's on the gaming chair. Why is her tower on the floor? That's a fucking Nintendo Switch and a PS5. He also has the fucking rack on the wall. Why? The pink is a nice shade on the bed. Yeah, she's got a pink keyboard and a pink headset. With the cat ears too, because of course she has the cat ears. Wait, I didn't. But at this, wait, yeah, no. But at this point, I'm on the verge of a full-blown mental breakdown. I need all the help I can get. I can't get it up.
Huh?
I can't get it up.
それは聞こえた。何が立たなくなったの？
My dick.
Huh?
I can't get my dick up. Once I say the first sentence, I stop myself. Before I do it, I'd given her the full rundown on what's happened to my body. I don't have a single clue why this happened. Given that I'm the only son, this might spell doom for our family line.
いや、お兄が結婚できるとは思ってなかったし、谷風家断絶の危機はもともとだからそれはどうでもいいんだけど。
Nah. Wait, seriously? You think I was gonna be alone for life? That hurts.
どうせお兄はこれから先も使うことはないだろうし、立たなくても同じでしょ？
How can you even say that? Of course it's an issue. Just for the record, even if it's unlikely, I still at least have a chance if it works. My romantic prospects might seem bad right now, but you never know what the future holds.
そんな熱弁振るわれても。っていうか、立たなくなった。ね。
She doesn't know that she'll want his dick in the future.
そっか。お兄、立たなくなっちゃったんだ。それって、やっぱり辛いことなんだよね。その、男の人にとっては。
It's a monumental problem as far as I'm concerned. Life-changing even.
そんなに悩んでるなら、私が。
Whoa, whoa, whoa! What do you mean?
手伝ってあげようか?
Hang on. No, hang on. Not yet. What?
苦しむお兄がかわいそうで見てられないから。だから、私が手伝ってあげるね。
She acts before I have time to respond.
そんなじっと見ないで。目を閉じてよ。本当に恥ずかしいんだからね。お兄ちゃんのバカ。
Plus, she lifts her hands and touches the buttons on her shirt. Is she insane? There's no way. There's no two ways about it. She's about to undress. It didn't work.
何？裸を見せてくれるとでも思った？
Well, not now. You know, give it a few more hours and end your her route.
妹相手に何期待しちゃってるの？お兄ちゃんの変態、シスコン、キモーい。
Oh, shut up. You're messed up.
はあ？うざいのはそっちでしょ？
No, he has ED. What do you...
人が真面目に心配してるのにチンコが立たないとかクソみたいなセクハラでごまかすとか本当最悪。キモい。
Right. I don't blame you for doubting me.
は？
I mean, I'm still half in denial myself. I really don't want this to be real.
待って。今のってただのごまかしでしょ？本当の悩みを言いたくなくて。
It just happened out of nowhere. It sounds totally preposterous, I know. Your reaction is the natural reaction. I can't believe it. This is really happening to me.
立たないの？真面目に？
No joke. I can't get it up.
いや、 セクハラって決めつけてごめん。マジの悩みとは思ってなくて。
It's fine. Well, it's not fine, but I don't blame you for taking it as thinking it was a joke. Thinking I was joking.
そっか。お兄、本当に立たなくなっちゃったんだ。
Hey, stop staring at my crotch.
ごめん。とりあえず理解はした。1ミリも共感できなくて申し訳ないけど。
I don't think most guys would be able to either.
あのさ、何？同じネタっていうか、おかずっていうか、とにかく慣れちゃったんじゃない？新しいの買ってみたら解決しないかな。
Already tried. No luck.
自分でも気づかないうちに作り物ファンタジーとか思って気持ちが冷めちゃったとか？
What do you mean? I still get turned on by porn. I know it's all fake. I heard a story on a YouTube video where a guy was too nervous to get it up, but when he told the girl it wasn't working, she pushed him down and he got an erection. Yeah, I've heard of that story. I don't care about this. As long as it's hot, 2D or 3D, doesn't matter. It's all 2D though.
なのに立たない。
The guy even said that he can't get it up in any other way. Okay, that's not this instance. Okay, that's not the case here.
おいたわしや兄上。
Shut up! What do you fuck off? How does that pun work in Japanese? Now you're just goofing off.
心外、真面目に考えてるよ。でも内容が内容だから私から言えることは少ないし、かといって無言になるのも雰囲気が重いし。
Right, that would probably hurt more.
しかしそうなるとやっぱリアルな体験とか
With an angel. So like he has to feel like he's getting dominated or hard. I feel like I would be the type to get scared as hell to have sex with someone. Okay. I mean, sure, nervous, but not scared. And even if I could get a girlfriend on demand, this is way too embarrassing to discuss with someone I only just met.
そりゃそうだ。となると、新しい刺激。
Diseases and stuff. It's called a fucking condom, bro. What do you mean?
いや、ない、さすがにない。
What isn't?
なんでもない。とりあえず元気出そうよ。そういうのって体調だけじゃなくメンタルの影響も大きいんでしょ？落ち込みすぎてトラウマになったらもう完全に負のスパイラルだよ。
Who the fuck is... How are you scared of losing your virginity? I guess, yeah. There's always the chance I'll wake up tomorrow and everything will be back to normal. Actually, come to think of it, why do you know so much about this?
エロゲの初体験のシーンで似たようなシチュエーションがあったから。
It was... She played this visual novel. She played Angelic Chaos before it came out.
緊張でうまく立たなくてみたいな。
Okay, well that's different, okay? Out of curiosity, how'd they deal with it?
それ、ボッキってヒロインが手拍子しながら主人公を励ましてた。お兄も励ましたらいいのかも。私が励まし役をやってあげるね。お兄ちゃんのちょっといいとこ見てみたい。
I would need to trust someone fully, which is almost impossible. Oh, please. For the love of God, you're about to give me PTSD, you dumbass.
ゲームでは無事に初体験を遂げてたけど。
Why would you think it'd work and why would you think it'd work now when you're fucking brother and sister? Can't 100% trust someone after all. Okay. That guy must have been built different. Must have been built different.
もうエロゲだし、それくらいできないとエロゲの主人公はやってけないんじゃない？
You really need to stop. You're about to inflict a wound upon me that'll never heal.
そっか。とにかく考え込むのも一旦やめよう。ご飯しっかり食べて、睡眠たっぷりとって体を休める。これが一番だよ。
Right. I should be able to sleep soundly tonight. The morning's fortune said not to give up and keep going strong, even if I felt myself getting disheartened.
今日は特別。私のちょっとお高いアイス食べていいから気分転換しなよ。
Thanks.
でも今日だけね。許可なく私のアイス勝手に食べたら殺すから。
I know. I won't do that.
ただいま
おかえり。
Hey, Mom.
すぐに晩ご飯の準備するからちょっと待ってて。
Some people are into getting killed. Okay, well, just don't date them. Can I have some ice cream after dinner too?
いいよ。今日は特別だから。
あら何？今日は仲がいいじゃない。珍しいこと。
I mean, regarding what Amane said, no, fucking yandere is.
これは仲がいいのとは違うけど。
Why do you think yanderes are popular?
あら、リク、あんたどうかしたの？
Other than the obsessive nature of you see what Amane said? No, of course I did see. Of course I saw what Amane said, but you didn't say it in a sexual way. Why do you ask?
元気なさそうじゃない。何かあった？
Oh, nothing happened. Promise.
ん？
母上、どうかそっとしておいてあげて。
あ、そう？
それよりも晩ご飯何？
とんかつとコロッケ。
Tonight's dinner and Amane's ice cream were both exquisite. My stomach is satisfied. And I've talked over my issue with Amane. But by this point, as I'm about to take my bath, I've more or less regained my mental stability. I'll go to bed too. I'll go to bed now. Maybe this happened because I haven't been sleeping well. I'll get a good night's rest and reset physically. And when I wake up, it'll be all back to normal. It'll all be back to normal.
天使創造リブート。
The fuck is this? I wake up to this same old ceiling. And I wake up... Wait, no. And I... And stream off for today. What do you mean that's it? Yeah! I stream for longer than... I stream for longer than usual. But, thanks for watching. Where'd the game go? Thanks for lurking. Thanks for chatting. If you enjoyed, it would be appreciated. And if you want to support me even further, you could always subscribe. But, yeah. Tomorrow, we'll be playing more Angelic Chaos. But first...
バックログ画面だね。シーンを移動するの？
First... Who is this sparkle-looking
天使創造
ass?
リブート。
Who's this sparkle-looking ass at the top left? Alright, anyway. Oh, also voices Man Cafe Stella. Yeah, anyway. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night. And I'll see you guys again next time. Bye-bye.